I'm Paolo Bergamo, I'm CEO of OverIT. We're going to talk about the company in a second. Before we start, I just want to acknowledge the importance of the work we all do here today. I spent 20 years in the United States building enterprise apps, one of which was field service management. But in 2016, I got in touch with the energy and utility industries. And, I fell in love with it. It's concrete, it's real. Most importantly, let's not forget something. If we didn't have running water at home, if we didn't have electricity, our lives would jump back in time by 200, 300 years. We forget this, but utilities is what make our lives wealthy, right? And it's even more important. It's not just about us. Just imagine what happens without electricity in a hospital, without running operations in an airport and things like that. Just all of this is really, really important stuff. It's a true tragedy that we call these things commodities, isn't it? Nevertheless, these are the most impacted industries these days, right now. Think about it. We don't have to talk about climate change, but it's happening. And we need to react to it in a very intelligent way. We need to figure out a way how to be more efficient, how to use less energy, how to of course, reduce the carbon footprint, and how to produce more renewable energy, right? And there's also wars happening. It doesn't look like they're going to end anytime soon. That's reshaping the geopolitical situation of the world, but it's also impacting energy price and reshaping the industry as well. And most importantly, technology is going faster than ever right now. And we have a multitude of new services that we can use as consumers, right? Think about all the new charging stations in the city, mobility completely redesigned. Now you have the possibility to produce, we've seen Ripple, you have the possibility to produce your own energy, so to speak, and even sell it back to the grid, completely changing the behavior of the energy in general and the asset and the grid itself, right? So all of this is happening. Three trends we hear from our customers. All these things we just saw impact our customers in three ways. We talked to hundreds of customers. This is what they tell us. Number one, the number of assets is exploding. Partially it's because there is an electrification of the existing type of energies, like heating, for instance. Partially it's because the number of services is going up, right? So you need to keep all these assets running 100% of the time. That's challenging. That's really challenging. The second part is customer-centricity. All these new services, the fact that you can generate renewable energy at home and even sell it back to the grid, just in general, mobility, redesigning mobility, needs to be, of course, running 100% of the time, which is a challenge itself, but also needs to be usable in a very friendly way. Amazon is a blessing and a curse. Taught everyone that it's easy to buy with a click of a button, and now everybody needs to provide services at the same level of needs, right? The third part is the resource scarcity. Now, number of assets is exploding. We need to do a lot more with the existing resources. Why? Partially because we work in an industry that, there's the knowledge of complicated assets is in the brain of fewer older people. We know this. Plus, younger generations are not really excited about taking these types of jobs. Why? Because it's old, because it's not digital, it's not sexy. We need to figure out how to train on completely new types of assets that we need to manage in a heartbeat. It's complex, right? It's accelerated, it's complex. And all of this is what we try to help as a company. Our focus is on field service management. What's field service management? If I really have to bucket it in three categories, right? You need to have, now you deploy the net to a grid, you deploy assets, you deploy a way to create new renewable energy, distribute the energy, transmit the energy, distribute the energy. You need to make sure that runs 100% of the time. And to do that, first of all, you need to be very efficient at asset maintenance. What's asset maintenance? Very simply, you need a digital twin of the network so that you can do smart predictions so that you go repair things before they break down. To do that, you need to have the digital twin, but you also need to have sophisticated algorithms to do that. The second part is the resource optimization. Who does inspections every day? Why is the grid keep running 100% of the time? Because there's thousands of technicians that wake up in the morning and go inspect and repair things. And now, one of our customers down in Italy and worldwide, would say, manage 29,000 resources on our systems. And you need to send the right person at the right time, with the right skill sets, with the right spare parts on site every morning. And you do the perfect plan the night before, and then, of course, the morning you wake up and there is some emergency, and you need to start sub-optimizing the entire schedule you have done for 29,000 people. And the third part is the mobile empowerment. Simply put, it is the mobile app that tells you where to go. It's the mobile app that helps you capture all the things you have done on the asset itself, whether it's data, whether it's the repairs and your change of sub-assets, components, and things like that. That is what we do. But this is table stakes. This is 10 years old technology, so to speak. The truth is that field service management is actually at the cross path of all the disruptive technologies nowadays. Think about it. Predictive maintenance, try to repair things at the moment before they break down, is the perfect use case for machine learning. Right? This is not mambo jumbo machine learning. This is actual machine learning, right? Now you have a technician. It's also machine learning is also perfect to predict how long a visit or your on-site visit actually takes, taking into account traffic conditions, taking into account the skill of the specific technician, and so forth. But there's more. Now inspections are done through drones. Why? Because it's safer, because it's more efficient, because you get a completely different angle. You can apply different types of sensors that human eye does not have. And even more, there is augmented reality that helps you, guides you how to repair an asset that maybe you haven't been trained on. Some emergency happens, you are dispatched straight to the location. It's the first time you see an asset. You now have an expert system helping you on the job. As you have now vision, imagine you have a complex LED panel with red and green and red and yellow lights. What does that all mean? Well, guess what? The phone now can tell you exactly what the problem the asset has. And voice. Voice is super important because the mobile app I was talking about before, you need to have access through the power of voice. Why? Because you want to have your technicians hands-free. Safety, okay? And I can go on and on and on and on. I didn't even mention robotics, right? So, is this the future or is this now? I want to tell you a little bit the experience of one of our most inspiring customers, MBW. I'm just going to let the video go.
Utilities are part of our lives. We cannot survive without electricity, water, gas. At EnBW, we are living in exciting times. An age where everything moves so quickly and is ever-changing. Just think about climate change, net zero emissions, decarbonization, sustainability, cleaner water. In this scenario, to accelerate the energy transition we are experiencing, the answer is digital transformation. Rapid innovation and technological progress are key. This is why, to ensure asset reliability, safety, and 100% service continuity, we decided to adopt the next-gen FSM platform by OverIT.
OverIT allows us to drive the transformation of the end-to-end lifecycle of frontline workers, distributing the knowledge within the entire corporate community. Adopting AR and ML collaboration features, the platform contributes to instructing even junior technicians. Regardless of their basic skills, technicians can make the most of the support, relying on videos previously recorded by expert colleagues and available in a training repository, which will always remain at their complete disposal.
All of this provides dramatic benefits and has a direct impact on fostering innovation and reducing carbon emissions. As we optimize mileage, we used to travel years ago to train employees, but also on increasing technician satisfaction and streamlining field processes. We partnered with OverIT because we believe in a common goal: keeping the lights on, water running, and communities warm, sustainably, together.
I hope you enjoy this video. This is really in the words of our customer, telling us the digital transformation they have done with us. But they also concretely put KPIs behind the transformation they have done with our digital platform. EMBW says that they had a 50% reduction in training effort. All these technicians with a little camera, you probably have seen it in the video, recording videos, then they create virtual environments for training. Even saving, not just saving the number of hours in training, but also saving the time to bring people on site for the training itself. 40% increase on field productivity thanks to machine learning and dispatching. And 45% improvement in first-time fix rate. You know, I'm sure you know what you mean, but when you when you dispatch a technician on site, you better be sure they have everything they know to fix the problem the first time, because it's very costly to send technicians back and forth. EMBW is a beautiful example of one of our customers in which we really truly became a digital partner to them. And this is what we want to be for you all. We want to be your trusted digital partner for mission-critical operations in linear assets. This is all we do. This is the only thing we do. We aspire to be that. But what does that really mean? It means that the only focus we have is linear assets. We do energy utility, we do oil and gas, we do telco. We are the best of breed field service management platform out there. What does it mean? Our platform is, we are not a general purpose platform. It's not a platform that, here it is, you customer, do whatever you want with our platform. Our use case, our platform comes out of the box with use cases like a gas leak detection, like a vegetation management, and so forth. This is what we do. We really are best in breed in the industries. And we have local regulations in mind. You do know, most Europe anyway, if someone reports a gas leak, you need to have a technician on site within 1 hour. And our systems understand that. It will start dispatching people even if there's no dispatcher on the console, if it makes sense. And then we have done, an insane amount of large-scale implementations. This is really our expertise. As I told you, we do only linear assets, and we do a lot of large-scale implementations. In fact, 350 customers in the energy utility, gas and oil space actually rely on our systems, on our digital solution. You can see here important logos. I mentioned NL. We saw the video of EMBW. Of course, the next in line is EVN, which I think is in the room somewhere. And we want to thank for them. Italgas is one of those customers. And these are, please feel free to reach out to them and ask what they think about us, okay? It's not just about the customers. The analysts recognize us as leaders in the space. This is the marketscape from IDC, specifically for utilities, FSM for utilities. You can see we are leaders. We are in the top right corner. And if you actually really pay attention, we are the most to the right, which means the most strategic. You're going to get the most innovative, the most futuristic platform with us. And this is not it. Our mission is a little bigger than this. We know we are lucky. We are at the crosspath of software technology, which is a happy place to be, with industries like energy utility. We know we have an important mission to help you keep the vital systems running. We know we have to do it in a sustainable way, meaning we need to make the world more sustainable, generally speaking. But our platform is a mission-critical operation platform. Our philanthropic goal is to donate this platform for humanitarian crisis. So we are partnering and donating our platform to non-profits that actually operate in humanitarian crisis space. And we are very pleased to say we just actually went live with the Red Cross. So that's a big accomplishment for us. We are really proud of. And last little accomplishment we have, we are doing mission-critical operations. We are running our own company very sustainably. We help other customers, companies run their operations, vital systems in a sustainable way. We are focused on philanthropy. And I'm pleased that last month we actually got awarded with a gold medal from EcoVadis, which means that we are in the top 5% in the world that provide the business sustainability.